I do so many skits. I don't really talk about wrestling as much anymore. But one thing I want to come on here and talk about is The Rock and Roman Reigns. So I've been seeing reports all over Twitter, wrestling social media, dirt sheets, that apparently The Rock is going to be coming back very soon. And Lord, how many times have we heard that? The Rock's supposed to be coming back to wrestle Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We've been hearing that for like, Jesus, since WrestleMania 31. I think was the first time I heard murmurs of Rock versus Roman was WrestleMania 31. I think was the very first time I heard that. And we're now going into WrestleMania 39. So it's been 8 years. 8 years you've been hearing about this Rock and Roman talk. And, I would say if it was an 8-year wait, then it was, a wait that was well needed, because this iteration of Roman Reigns is the best version of Roman Reigns to face The Rock. Because if you would have given us The Rock versus Roman Reigns at, let's say, WrestleMania 32 in Texas, when Roman Reigns was hated, genuinely, by most fans, he was hated. His character was not well developed. He really barely had one. They forced it on fans for years and years and years, and now we are finally at a time where Roman Reigns is not really being shoved down our throats anymore, and the fans have accepted it because he is so tremendous at what he does that I think fans just accept that he is the guy. Because like Roman Reigns has been the guy for almost a decade now. And you would think that if you're tired of Roman Reigns in the beginning, you would be tired of Roman Reigns now. But I think fans have just accepted that because he's just great at it now. So I preface all that to say that there are reports now that The Rock is coming back again to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39. Now again, not the first time we heard Rock rumors against Roman Reigns, but now we're hearing rumors, a little bit of a layer on top of that, is that there are plans for The Rock to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for both championships, like the Universal, WWE Championships, all one. And in order to get to that point, they're going to have The Rock win the Royal Rumble. Now, it's a discussion, not confirmed, but it's a discussion. It's an open discussion happening in WWE Stanford and at creative meetings and whatnot to have The Rock win the 2023 Royal Rumble. And to that I say, this has got to be the absolute biggest waste of a Rumble I have seen probably since, Jesus, I mean, like, you think about it, like last year's Rumble 2020, this year, 2022, Brock Lesnar won. It was not even necessary for Brock Lesnar to win. He could have just challenged Roman Reigns outright. And I get the point of Brock Lesnar winning it and challenging Roman Reigns to have that double title match, but you can even argue Brock Lesnar didn't really need to win the Rumble to do that. In 2021, Edge won, and it ended up being a triple threat at WrestleMania, so you can even argue Edge really didn't need to win the Royal Rumble to get into that match, because Daniel Bryan didn't have to win the match. But now we have The Rock, who has not wrestled in WWE in 10 years. He has not, 9. He hasn't wrestled in 9 years because it's going to be 10 next year. But it's 9 now. He has not wrestled in WWE since 2013. And that was against John Cena at WrestleMania 39. Long time ago. He's a lot older. We don't even know if his body will handle it, because his body was almost breaking down on him last time he wrestled. But on top of all of that, The Rock is The Rock. He doesn't need to win the Rumble in order to challenge Roman Reigns. The Rock is just of such a stature and status, not just in professional wrestling, but in the world. Like, The Rock is just, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is that big of a star in the world that he can go anywhere and do anything. The Rock is a Hollywood movie star. I think he's still one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. He's that on top of being one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. So you really think that he would need a Rumble win to constitute facing his cousin, who has a storyline already embedded through the bloodline? Like, there's stuff there already between Roman and The Rock. You can have Roman Reigns come out one night, The Rock come out that same night, issued a challenge to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, and that is it. That's what The Rock did with John Cena at WrestleMania. What was it? WrestleMania 27, I think, is when, or the day after WrestleMania 27, or weeks before. The Rock issued a challenge to John Cena at WrestleMania 28, a year in advance. He issued the championship match to John Cena, or it wasn't the championship, just the regular match. But he issued a match a year in advance. He can do the exact same thing with Roman Reigns. There's nobody who's going to say otherwise, because it's The Rock. So why does he need to win the Rumble in order to do so? He really does not. You can have the Rumble win be for Cody Rhodes, and he faces Roman on night 1, and then you do Rock and Roman on night 2. I would do it the reverse, but you could have somebody win the Rumble, challenge Roman Reigns on the first night or the second night, and on the alternate night, have The Rock challenge Roman. And it doesn't have to be for the title, because the title is inconsequential to the entire match. The match is beyond a championship. It really is. It's not needed. So the Rumble win itself is not needed. I would like to think that Triple H would see that it's an unnecessary move, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should Rock win the Rumble? Should Rock not win the Rumble and just fast track it? Or is that also kind of doing too much because he didn't earn it? What do you guys think? Comment down below, let your boy know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it.